have selected a film that is stunning in its compassion and gentle power of storytelling. It is a film which we truly feel enlarges our understanding of what is family and what is love. I'm delighted to announce this year's Grand Jury Prize for Best Documentary Film at the 2001 Sundance Film Festival goes to Southern Comfort, directed by Kate Davis.
Southern Comfort is director Kate Davis' fifth feature documentary. She's working as an editor on such award-winning films as Paris is Burning, Sherman's March, and American Babylon.
Come on over. Well, certainly never expected anything like this, and particularly didn't think about being here or anywhere else in the future during the filmmaking. It was, I spent a year of my life off and on living in the trailer home of Robert Eads, a man who was filled with love and a deep sense of family. He created his own chosen family and brought me and my co-producer Elizabeth Adams into the family. And I had never met anybody like this man. I mean, he was first of all, charming cowboy of a guy with a scraggly beard and the boots and the hat and the tobacco pipe. And he was dying of ovarian cancer. And had been turned down by over 24 doctors in the South in Georgia. And I thought, oh, this is an incredible story of prejudice I simply have to make. I have no time to raise money, I'll just go and do it. And I took my little camera and filmed him. What I didn't know is that he would find the love of his life in Lola Cola here. And that Southern Comfort would really be as much a love story as any kind of gender story. It's really about human beings, and it is so incredibly gratifying to see how this film is carrying across to different audiences. It really is going to take the straight world too, I think, to understand that transgender people are people. And so before my mouth runs completely dry, let's see. I want to introduce Max and Corey, also who are in the film, and say that I met 6 of the most wonderful people I've ever met in my life. And the courage that it takes to make a film, yes, as a documentary film, yes, you go out there and it's a struggle and nobody carries your bags for you, and in this case, nobody was, paying the airplane flight. However, the real courage does go to the people, I think, who are really willing to put their private lives on the screen. And in this case, in particular, these people all felt, we all felt as a team that Robert's story should be told. But it took an enormous courage that I certainly can't truly imagine. So thank you all so much. I've got just a few other things. I did finally, towards the end of the filmmaking, find support. And I want to thank Diane Wireman and the Soros Open Society Institute. And I'd like to thank Sheila Nevins and HBO, Sheila, who immediately saw this as a human love story. And I'd like to thank also Peter Broderick and Next Wave Films. I'd like to thank my husband, David Heilbrunner, who never wavered. He always said, go ahead, leave me with the kids, and just go fly down there. You got to do it. I'd like to thank Mariette Kathy Allen, who introduced me to the community. And I'd like to thank Joel Harrison, who did the score, the musical compositions here. And I'd, of course, like to thank everybody at Sundance and the programming committee who have been so wonderful. This is an amazing, amazing experience. Lola and Max, would you like to say anything? Or?
This is so cool. And I must say, it's really very heartening to think that perhaps people are starting to appreciate the fact that human beings come in all flavors, some of them fruity.
On a personal note, Robert would be very proud of you, Kate. Thank you.
All right.